You know that Jaguar Wright, as an unpaid theater ambassador, has a tendency to meddle in people's private affairs. She's returned and is now focusing on Chrisean Rock, accusing him of being ill due to Crone's bad parenting. You ought to know, Junior, that Chrisean and Jaguar are half-sisters. According to her older sister, Mick China, who was interviewed live on Zabonga Entertainment, Chrisean was their half-sister. This claim was promptly refuted by Jaguar, who stated that she solely views her birth parents' family as siblings.
Well, we got to say mother. Okay, well then, sister, I don't know. I personally, I don't claim anything that came from my parents that didn't come from the both of them. I consider myself an only child. I have lots of siblings, but the truth is I am the only child between my mother and my father, and all of my siblings hated me for that. So, if you consider her your...
After Jaguar made the comment, a number of people stood up for him. One guy said, "This was corny. We don't do the half shenanigans." Another person said, "A sister is a sister and a brother is a brother. Whether or not they grew up together, she is still her complete sister, even though she would only be a half-sister if they had a father in common. She's 20 years older than her. Therefore, I doubt she would stay with her at the same time." It is probable that Jaguar and Chrisean have been estranged siblings since Chrisean's birth due to their different ages. They have also had somewhat different lifestyles. Jaguar did not have the same luck as Cash, who was given that bag at a young age because of her physical attributes, attractiveness, and the media's overwhelming adulation. Jaguar's greater financial resources suggest that he has some hostility or anger toward Crown, and well known. But should that be sufficient justification for her to disparage Crouch's kid, even though they have a father in common? In contrast to that idiot, Jaguar at least made it clear that she doesn't roll with Crouch. When things didn't go as planned, however, China quickly turned against her. At least that's how it appeared. She immediately thought of her blood, her sisterhood, Crouch's ride or die, and everything else stopped.
Words for some motherfuckers out here, and I don't give two fucks about who get mad. I'm waiting on everybody to get on here so I can really put these in. Motherfuckers start getting a couple dollars and their head get big. Now run back and tell her I said it. First of all, you sitting there dick riding a nigga that beats your ass. You dick riding a nigga that shitted on your son on the internet. You crazy. You really is fucked up. Your head is really fucked up, Chrisean. Period. Run back and tell her I said it. She's fucked up. Quick as God gave it to her, quick as God will snatch it. For when you sitting there making Blueface your God, you dumb as shit. This the same nigga that was beating your ass. Like literally beating your ass. Put your son all on the internet. Talk down on your son. Didn't even claim your son. You got the game fucked up, Chrisean. You was really fucked up. But you sitting there chasing Blueface. See how much luck you gonna have. You ain't gonna have that much luck, I promise you. And I hope you didn't sell your soul, because the way you acting, you would think you sold your soul. Ain't no sister of mine. I only claim you. I'm not claiming you. Like, you wild as shit. Start getting a couple dollars, their head get big. Fuck out of here. I don't even go around.
At first, MC China was accused by many of being a clout chaser who was only attempting to get to know Crone to attract attention. For herself, another person remarked when Crone first saw this woman, she was crying. She acted more like a fan than a sister. She barely knows Crone and is very immature, which makes her untrustworthy. She's the best sister. Discuss your feelings with her in private. You're pulling her online, and I don't see why or how. You're almost 50. These sisters are jealous of Rock, another person remarked. That is very disheartening. I hope you understand. Everyone in distant places is jealous. In addition, to gain attention with Crone, there are rumors that China wanted to get into her pocket, even if it was the same China that was out here discussing how the money was handled. People feel that if you make it in the family, you have to look out for everyone until there is nothing left, a different person stated. Get yours now because you owe no one anything. People who feel entitled to other people's possessions, like Chrisean, have a bad relationship with each and every member of their family.
Oh, you by himself. He won't break his own damn TVs. If you listen to me, you the only daughter that won't listen to me.
My name can take that back, because I do listen. What are you talking about?
You don't, Sean, because we would be in a situation right now. Every time I try to call and tell you a message, you hang up on me.
Don't listen.
Call me hang up.
You answer, bro.
You call me hang up, Sean, because that's what you do.
Everybody needs fucking money.
Who everybody need money? Who need money? Who's everybody? I never call you for everything. When did I ever call you for money?
I'm talking about money.
Yeah, but I always
And her older sister, Tesehki Malone, was also born to her birth parents. Because they didn't annoy her either, Clout sometimes vents with her brothers during one of her Instagram live broadcasts. She went on to say that when she was younger, Tesehki used to play house with her. If you understand.
I want to be honest. I don't have a real relationship with my sister because when I realized when I got older, she didn't really fuck with me. Too, when we was kids. She was a fast individual, bro. Ask her about when she wanted to play house. No, because she acting like my really trying to touch me. Like, we don't like each other because our childhood, bro. Don't be making up. Like, yeah.
And Tesehki made an effort to resolve the conflict and clear her name. But Chrisean persisted. The child said that Tesehki had insulted her online with several derogatory terms, but it was more of a sit-down than a fight. But Chrome wants to disregard the issue and say nothing about it.
So, I mean, I was literally doing, I just want to know, like, I'm okay. Are you okay? No, I'm not. I'm okay. I'm good in life, but the stuff that I deal with, the backlash I deal with behind the stuff that y'all did to me and said about me that's not cool. Anybody. You say stuff too. Yeah, but I never would call you no child molester or no rapist or back nobody on no weird shit. I would never call you that, and I know it's not true. I would never call you that. I don't care how mad I get at you. What? Do you want to talk about that or what? I want to talk about that. I want to talk about you getting me jumped, and then I want to talk about after that, you doing that, putting the icing on it, and I'm just like, okay, what? For the jumping didn't work, so does it make up some? Look like my truth monster? Is my truth. What's your truth? Nobody. Are we sitting down and actually getting it I want to know what's your truth. Yes. We don't even have to talk about what was said, because I can talk about what was truth. Because I can talk about what was said. But why would we do that? Why would we backtrack? It's not backtrack. It's the stuff that I'm going through. This is real life. I'm going through a lot too. I see dumb stuff too. But only thing I'm saying is off everything that I'm saying is off of retaliation. Sean, when have I ever been a monster? You've always been with me. What are you talking about? Please help me out. I'm confused. You're not confused. I am. It's just a narrative right now.
She was injured, came back, and began misbehaving in front of the other children. It commonly occurs. She was a child too, so she needs to discover the person who hurt her. Since there was little parental supervision in huge mixed households like the Chriseans, these occurrences are more frequent than you may think. Therefore, some people felt awful for Tesehki. Tesehki and Chrisean were playing house, most likely because she saw it happen somewhere or because it was also acted out on her. Crotch was obviously damaged, but Tesehki repressed the memory because they were both still young. Others reprimanded her for acting spoiled toward
at 7. You whole 15, 17-year-old eat your 7-year-old coochie. No, your life been hard, been ugly your whole life. Then eating coochie. Then in your first time eating coochie was your sister's bitch. Out of here. Your sister looks so much better than you that she turned you on, huh? She said, hey, little sis, let me eat that.
Dawn is a small girl who has experienced a lot.
They were never married.
No, my mom got married, then she remarried.
Was he ever in the house with y'all or no?
He was.
Yeah. And he was abusive to who?
My mother and my sisters.
Like how? What would he do? Like yell, fight, hit?
No, he would hit them, like slap them. Like my mother, he would go to the woods, tie her up, and beat them.
Wait.
He lined all my sisters up, went out back at me against the wall. He put me against the wall, and I ain't do nothing with them. Like, I'm young.
This does not justify what she did to her son Junior, even though he suffered because she was drunk when she was pregnant.
Ladies, let me see who really been flown out in real life. Let me see who really been flown out in real life, though. Ladies, one more time. What you say?
It is reported that Jaguar did not think it strange that Junior found himself in this predicament because she knew Chrisean was reckless, dangerous, and unfit to be a parent. Those who have studied his indicators include his poor hand-eye coordination and the sounds he makes when he cries. When the doctors diagnosed sudden death syndrome, Jaguar and their mother considered it. As you now know, Jack dislikes Chrisean, so she will do what she does best, throw dirt. Junior has been trying to stay out of the spotlight, so I hope Chrisean is helping him get the help he needs to grow into a stronger, healthier newborn boy. Count is not currently engaged to anyone and has ended all of her unhealthy relationships in an attempt to be cautious. Mother Jaguar claimed she anticipated the jump, the drinking during pregnancy, and the attention-seeking behavior instead of true parenting. Jaguar is trying to hide the fact that Crone's name is on the line because she seems to have run out of things to say after the Diddy case was made public. We will know Blueface's exact position once she is released, but for now I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Jaguar, who is denied ever dating Chrisean, is stepping out to discuss Crone's son? Please leave a remark in the section below with your ideas. Keep in mind to click like and subscribe for more related stuff.